Okay. Welcome everyone. Baruch Hashem. We passed Rosh Hashanah, we passed Yom Kippur, Sha'at Tova, Gmar Chatima Tova. And now we entering the most beautiful and amazing and happy Chag, Chag HaSukkot Haba Alenu L'Torah. What is Chag HaSukkot exactly? And why this Chag, only this Chag, the Torah said, ושמחת בחגיך והיית אך שמח. שמחת בחגיך, which means that you have mitzvah every second to be besimcha. You have mitzvah to be happy. How can you command me to be happy? This is something that's internal. This is something that I need to work on. This is something that you cannot just say to someone, be happy, right? I can tell you something to feel. No, if I feel happy, I'm happy. אם אני שמח, אני שמח. אני לא שמח, אני לא שמח. אתה יכול להגיד לי להיות שמח? להכריח. איך? יפה מאוד. לא להכריח, זה גם מצווה. דאורייתא, every second, הגאון מווילנה said, the most difficult מצווה, המצווה הכי קשה, to be בשמחה, all the Chag. This is the most difficult mitzvah in the Torah. Tefillin, it's 5 minutes. Kashrut, you eat something, you say bracha, but Shabbat, it's 1 day. Holidays, 2 days. But 1 week, and here it's 8 days, sometimes 9 days, to be b'simcha. How can you command someone to be b'simcha? It's not something that depends on me. Can we choose to be b'simcha? Can we choose every single day, every moment in our life to be b'simcha? What is the reason that most of the people are not happy? Why most of the people, the most common appeal that people take today, more than 80% in the United States, it's appeal for depression. You know what's the name of it?
Xanax.
Xanax. הכדור הכי פופולרי היום בארצות הברית זה נגד דיכאון. Why? If you look 20 years ago, if you're old enough to remember, we didn't have iPhone, iPad, iMac, כל הדברים it's so much it's a lot of money. We can send and see everywhere, can be anywhere. We can have millions of songs for free. We have millions of videos for free. All the movies in the world can be accessed to a live in the hotel, live in the beach, live cameras all over the world. You can order in Amazon, not a day, 4 hours. Now they want to shorten it to 2 hours. We don't have patience. We can get anything anywhere. Somebody showed me yesterday an app. You can order something in 5 minutes. Somebody will come give it to you. And we're still not happy. We have the most beautiful houses, cars. I remember my dad's car that I need to pull up the window and hold it because it used to fill up all the time. This barely radio. Until you catch the tune of the radio to listen to any music or anything. Today I have Spotify, Apple Music, all the songs in the world. I'm still not happy. I'm still depressed, still fighting, still have anxiety. We still have a lot of problems that we feel the emptiness inside. We feel the darkness, we feel something missing. And what missing? People think, you know why I'm depressed, I'm not happy, I'm not making enough money. Tell me, if you make enough money, that make you happy or not?
Not always.
Sometimes not.
Right, very much happy.
Who is here make more than $1 million once? That make you happy or no? Yes or no? Can make you happy for a moment. Money is not going to make you happy. I know multi-millionaire people, the most depressed people. I flew all the way to LA to coach a family that he make $100 million
A year?
a year. Everybody in the family depressed, like you can't even talk. They have their house, 16 bedrooms, hall, a studio for, how you say, a theater, big hall, big. Can't even imagine what kind of house. The entire Oak Ridge neighborhood. And he's depressed, his wife more depressed than him, his kids depressed. Why? Why they're depressed? I asked his son, why is depressed? He said, as long as I'm not a billionaire, I'm not going to be happy. I coach his daughter, 19 years old. What is your dream in life? She said, I want to have my own hotel on my name, and I want to be managed the entire hotels all over the world. And until then, I'm not going to be happy. Are you out of your mind? Do you want to go to psychiatry? Hello? Are you serious? Yes, they're dead serious. Dead serious. Every room in this house is more than the entire, sure. It's unbelievable. They live in a palace. You know the California king size? It's double than that. He's depressed. So what's wrong? We learn Torah, we give mitzvot, we have a beautiful relationships. Sometimes not, sometimes ups and downs, fighting, problem, blah, blah. Sometimes we don't have relationships, sometimes we look for relationships. Those who have no relationship, they think if we have relationship, we're going to be happy. You can ask most of the people that have relationship, they want to get to the exit. They're not happy. Those who have relationship, they look for children. Those who have children, and they think that when I'm going to have my own child, I'm going to be happy. When I'm going to have another child, I'm going to be more happy. You have two boys, he's so depressed, you don't have a girl. Yeah, somebody said, he's literally crying to me, I don't have a girl, I have only 2 sons, and my wife doesn't want more children. Oh, poor you! You know how many people begging spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to have one child? And another guy that I know, he have 2 girls. He said, but I don't have a boy. I don't have anybody to say Kaddish on me. What should I do? I'm so depressed. And people that have money, and they have relationship, and they have children, they complain, and they're not happy because they have problems with their job. They're making $500,000, they're making $1 million a year, which is nothing, which is a lot for others. But for them, it's nothing. He said, as long as I'm not making $10 million a year, I'm not happy. So what's wrong? What is the key of happiness? What is the Torah? How the Torah teaches to be happy? It's something that depends on us. We can choose to be happy, or if you're lucky enough to have everything works for you, can be happy. אם החיים מסודרים והכל בסדר, יש לך בית, אישה, ילדים, הכל מתוכנן, הכל מתוקתק, גיל 18 מתחתן, ילדים, גיל 20, גיל 30 כבר, יש לך עסק, הכל. אבל אצלנו, זה לא ככה. So only those people who are lucky is supposed to be besimcha, supposed to be happy, and the rest not. Hashem, what do you want? How do you want me to be happy if I can't pay my mortgage? How can you want me to be happy if I can't pay my rent? Or I need to move from another house to another house? How can I be happy if I barely can function? I have problems, health problem, or my wife drives me crazy, or that problems happen. But life is like that, so what are we supposed to do? The most question that we need to understand, in Sukkot you want me to be happy? If you ask me what is the most happy holiday that we can be happy, which one do you choose? Purim. Exactly, Purim is the Rabbanan. It's not from the Torah. Let's say something from the Torah. From Sukkot, Shavuot, and Pesach. Pesach, יפה מאוד, כפרה עליכם. אני נולדתי ב-470.
שמחת תורה.
בדיוק, בניסן, יפה מאוד. שמחת תורה, right. בפסח, we have ליל הסדר, we feel like a king, we get out of Egypt, we celebrate our freedom. The Torah didn't say to be happy. The Torah said you celebrate Zman Cherutenu, the time of our freedom. In Sukkot, you took me out from my comfort zone. You took me out from my house. You tell me to choose for this temporary house that look like I don't know what, only from the trees, only from the nature, only stuff from the garbage, whatever you call it, right? I need to sweat myself, especially here in Florida. I need to have a mosquito bite. I can't even see my food dripping with the rain. You want me to be happy? You want me to be happy? Where's my couches? Where's my house? Where's everything? Want me to be happy? What kind of happiness are you talking about? So if Hashem wants us to be happy, why Hashem choose Chag HaSukkot? More than that. If you want to choose Chag HaSukkot to be happy, you tell me, Hashem command us. Hashem command us. Hashem command us to take 4 species: lulav, etrog, hadas, and arava. Right? Arvat aminim. To shake them all 4 corners around the world, up and down. You want me to take those and shake it and to pray with this kind of trees? Well, why cannot I choose any trees? What's special about lulav, trog, hadas, and aravot? Hadasim we need 3, aravot we need 2, lulav is only 1, and etrog is only 1. What's so special about all those arbaat aminim that tell me the secret how to be happy? And what the connection between them to Chag HaSukkot? What is the connection? Okay, they're made of trees. I get it. We need to celebrate all the trees and all the nature and all this stuff. But what is supposed to be with me to make me happy and take this happiness to the entire year? It's not just to be happy right now. Zman Simchatenu. This is the timing that we need to dwell and withdraw this kind of amount of happiness to the entire year, and take it to our relationship, to take it to my career, my job, my life, everything depending on Chag HaSukkot. Whatever you making effort in Chag HaSukkot, to build a sukkah, to buy the best arbat aminim, to enjoy every moment, you take it for the entire year. We're going to talk about it. So what is the key of happiness, and how can we make it happen? How can we choose to be happy? And we'll learn from Chag HaSukkot the entire year. So it's so funny that exactly today the AC didn't work and the other side just shut down. It's no coincidence. It's no coincidence. Because it's exactly connected to Chag HaSukkot. So let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Why we celebrate Chag HaSukkot? For what? Why we celebrate Chag HaSukkot? Who knows? Because what? Hashem makes us the best miracle in the desert. What is the miracle that Hashem did? We didn't have AC in the desert. So what did Hashem do? לא היה לנו מזגן במדבר. Hashem make clouds, 7 clouds above us that give us exactly the temperature that we can breathe. Right? All the Sukkot, it was exactly the 7 units of AC. Exactly. 3 tons each one of them. And Hashem built. The Gemara said 2 machloket. Or Sukkot mamash, the Gemara said. Or it was a real Sukkot, or the majority, it was 7 clouds that makes us the field, the road, so soft and flat that we can be able to walk, and also protect us from all the scorpions and snakes and others. And the most important is the clouds makes us feel amazing, and we can breathe and we can walk and we can function on the desert. That's what we celebrate. The fact that Hashem took us and take care of us, and He was so care about us, how we feel. Hashem could have said, I'm sorry guys, you guys messed up, you guys spy, you make the scene for the Meraglim, נכון? Meraglim say bad words about the land of Israel. Meraglim הלשינו על הארץ, נגזר עליהם להיות במדבר, so come on, יאללה. I'm sorry, I'm not going to give you AC. I don't need to give you. But Hashem did give us. Hashem give us AC. And Hashem make sure that the clouds also make our clothes iron. And the clothes used to grow up with us, our shoes, everything. We have so much miracles in the desert. So that's the reason. לזכר ענני כבוד כי בסוכות הושבתי את בני ישראל במצרים והוציאו אותם מארץ מצרים. That's why we celebrate Sukkot, to remember this miracle. So the question is, if we need to remember this miracle, these other miracles, what is the other miracles that we used to have in the desert? Hello? What is the other miracles? We have Haman, יפה מאוד. The manna. So why we not celebrate the fact that we have manna? We're supposed to get shawarma during Chag Sukkot. make some pitot. למה לא חוגגים את זה על המן? נכון? The third miracle, what was that? The well of Miriam. We had water. The well of Miriam used to go with us all the time. Why we not celebrate in Chag Sukkot the fact that we have the manna, the well of Miriam, the water? We just celebrate the clouds, and the other stuff we don't celebrate. You know what's the answer? The answer is because Am Israel complain about the water, complain about the manna, we don't want to celebrate something that Am Israel was complaining. The only thing that Am Israel didn't complain is the clouds. That's what we celebrate, the magic and the nest, the miracle that Hashem did for us in the desert for the stuff that He didn't complain. The reason that people are not happy, number one, is because they have expectation. We have so much expectations that if we're not met our expectations, the reality is not the same thing like my dream or my expectation, my list. I'm supposed to have this kind of house. I'm supposed to have 5 bedrooms. Oh, I have 3.5 bedrooms? What is that? What is this house? Right? I'm supposed to have this kind of car. Supposed to have Lexus or Mercedes or Tesla or whatever. I have only Mazda X5. Mazda stupid car is it? It's embarrassing for the rabbi to drive in this car, right? It's embarrassing. He's supposed to have the best car. Huh? Lexus. Gee, you need to buy me a BMW X5. Right? So what? Oh, that's only what I have? So we have so much expectation. Let's say somebody come in before he comes home from work. You have expectation for his wife to make him a nice meal, the rice, meatballs, schnitzels, salads, everything. ארוחה כמו שצריך, מצפה שאשתו תכין לו ארוחה, וואלה, מפנקת. יש לו ציפיות. פתאום מגיע הביתה, he come home, he see mashed potatoes and hot dogs. מה הוא רואה? נקניקיות ופירה. תגיד לי, אני ילד בכיתה ד' בהפסקת 10? נכון? He's gonna get upset. Are you serious? I'm starving. Give me a steak, give me something. That's what you give it to me. נכון? Somebody else, you have expectation. I suppose to make $10,000 a month. I'm supposed to. Of course. You cannot leave here if you don't make 10,000. At least. What's so funny? A week? No. Ken.
10,000 a day.
So, I'm supposed to make $10,000 a month. That's my expectation. Somebody come home, he's working, he's doing whatever he can, only 8,000. Oh, that's what I get. He's going to complain. Oh, enough of this work, enough of this place. Florida is the worst. Everybody's so expensive here. I cannot make money enough. He's complaining. He's not happy because they have expectation. But let's say another person that he expect to make only 5, and he make 8, or he makes 6. Shtabach Shalom. Right? Shtabach Shalom. I don't have nothing to complain. The reason why people complain, because they have so much expectations that comes sometimes from our ego, sometimes from our temptations, sometimes from our society. Listen, I see my friend or my neighbor. He's a simple guy, and voila, he have a nicest car than me. We're jealous, right? You have the nicest wife, nicest house. So we're always jealous. So whatever we got is not enough. כל הזמן אנחנו מקנים ומחפשים מה לא בסדר. מתלוננים, מצפים שיהיה יותר טוב, ומה שאנחנו מקבלים, זה לא בסדר. לא בסדר. So even what we got, we are not happy. We don't get it. We can have a beautiful family. No, but my son is driving me crazy, so... Are you serious? Today a lady called me. Said, well, I hate this life. You know what? Enough is enough. I will pray for me to die. There's no reason to die. I'm suffering all the time. I'm struggling all the time. I don't have that. I don't have a parnasa. I don't have... My son drives me crazy. I have a special... I said, did you ever say thank you for the 4 children that they don't have a spectrum? She said, what? Did you ever say thank you and be grateful for the 4 children that you have? She said, no, I never. I'm focusing only on this child because it drives me crazy and he breaking my own house. So when you focus all the time about what's wrong, always available. Yes or no? You know those people who are available in 2 a.m. all the time? Those people are always available? What's wrong? Always available. If you look for what's wrong, what's missing in your life, that's what you're going to see. In your relationship, in yourself, in your business, in the community, in the rabbi, in the people around you, in Hashem, everything. If you look for what's wrong, you're always complaining. You're always finding what's wrong. Because you have expectation and you think that you're supposed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why people getting divorced, people losing their job, losing their house. No, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be that. I'm supposed to get that. Who tell you that you're supposed to get that? Why are you not satisfied with what you have? No, because this one is not what I want. Well, that's what, not the color, it's not the floor, it's not the house, it's not the... So we always look for what's wrong when we're complaining. What did Hashem does when we're complaining? Not only that you don't get much more and getting better, you're losing what you have. כשאדם מתלונן, הוא גם השם לוקח לו מה שיש לו. לא רק שהוא לא מקבל יותר. You complain about your relationship, about your husband, about your friend, boom, he's no longer going to stay there. And then you're going to miss him. Then you're going to be appreciative. So the first key of being happy is to start from the bottom, from nothing. That's why we're going out in Chag HaSukkot and Hashem tells us, V'samachta b'chagecha. I want you to get out. Get out from your comfort zone. The second key of being happy is to get out of your comfort zone. As long as you look for certainty, you look for only for the things that it's easy for me. You're not facing your fear, you're not facing the risk, you're not trying to go outside, to train yourself, to go to the gym, whatever, anything that you want to improve in yourself, you cannot be happy. You're always in a comfort zone. You look for certainty. You look for a place to be in control. So you stay in a job that makes $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 because you don't want to go outside. Go outside and make much more. You can make 20, 30, 50,000. Why not making it? No, I'd rather to get my paycheck. I'd rather to want to work for 9 to 5, and that's what I want because I don't want to take a risk, because I don't want to be. So that's where you're going to be. That's where you're going to stay. That's where you're going to be complaining. That's where you're going to be unhappy. Or even happy a little bit, but you're not going to be fulfilled. Hashem said, I want you to go outside. I want you to build a house. Which house I want you to build? Which house? A house that you're going to be there for 1 week, and you're going to train yourself how to be the simple person in the world. The simple.
Humble.
The simple and humble. Because the reason that we're not happy, because they have so much gava, so much ego, that we think that we own the world. Now, Perush is supposed to get this kind of guy. I interviewed a lady, 36 years old. I said, how are you not married? She said, I'm 15 years I'm in Shidduchim. 15 years. She dated more than 100 guys. How are you not finding a Shidduch? She said, there's no Bachurim, there's no guys around here. There's no guys? Just in the last 7 years, I married more than 100 couples. So there's no guys. And it's just me, not the other rabbi. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why are you not getting married? What's wrong? She said, no. What's your expectation? What do you want? I need someone that make at least $500K a month. That's what you told me. No joking, no amount. $500K a month. I needed to have a business, blah, 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 blah. I needed to have his own house and another house that is renting and have a passive income. I need him to have, he need to be tall, 5'8" and up. I need him to be skinny, I need him to be trained, I need him to be that, I need him to be blah, 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 blah. She gave me 30 things in the list. 30. I look at this and I good luck. You can go to the cemetery, you can find somebody over there. Maybe in the next Gilgul, in another 2 times life, maybe you can find this type of guy. I don't know which movies you see, which series you are. You totally lost your mind. And I'm not joking. You want to see the single events, how many single guys are around there? It's unbelievable. And the divorced people, much more. Now it's getting much more. Because they're never satisfied. They're never happy what they have. They're always looking for what's wrong. They look for what can I do better. What can I get? Outside I'm going to get better. I'm going to get divorced with this stupid guy. Outside I'm going to get better. Right? I'm going to leave this job. Outside over there I'm going to get better. Who said that? Why are you not satisfied with what you have? So it's good to push yourself, to always improve yourself, but not to go crazy. You see that you cannot find, so minimize yourself. That's why we talk about it in the classes about relationship. And Nachshon ben Aminadav, he jumped in the water, kasher zivugo shel adam ki kriyat yam suf. Right? Nachshon ben Aminadav, he jumped to the water. And as long as he raised his af, his noise, the water didn't split, because as long as you raise your nose above everyone, your zivug is not going to come. So what is he supposed to do? So the third key of happiness is what? Be humble. Be humble, which means the simple person on earth, that you start from the bottom of the bottom. As Baal Shem Tov said like that. How can you do it? Baal Shem Tov said like that. You start from the floor. I'm not supposed to have a house. I'm supposed to sleep on the floor. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed. Hashem is not working for me. Hashem לא עובד בשבילי, לא חייב לי כלום. אני צריך לישון בחוץ על הרצפה. Right? As long as according to my mitzvot and my action towards Hashem, I'm not supposed to have a house. Oh, I have a house? Wow. Psh. One studio? Wow, it's amazing. I'm not on the street. You know how many people on the street? I came from LA 1 month ago. You know how many homeless on the street? You saw it once? 10th and a 10th and a 10th. עשרות אוהלים בחוץ, אנשים ישנים בחוץ. I called someone and I asked him, how did you get to this place? He said, you know how much money I used to make? I have a beautiful wife, beautiful children, beautiful house. I used to live in Beverly Hills for 30 years. He got divorced, balagan, he lost his business. His wife took his business, his restaurants, everything. He literally got 1 year, he lost everything. He became homeless. I said, but why? He said one word. Because I didn't appreciate what I have. I always complain and complain and complain and fight and fight. I lost everything. So now you complain about the place that you sleep in. You complain about the light or is no AC. Only when Hashem takes stuff away from us, we start to appreciate. Now the AC is not working. Oh wow, now a little bit. We feel good. So Hashem said, I want you to get out for 1 week. I want you to be able to connect to the trees, to connect to the nature, to be able to see and to feel that this is the most pleasure to be without any material, that you don't need anything to be happy because you connect to your root. So go outside, go out from your comfort zone, be outside, face even it's not so comfortable, but you have the most beautiful pleasure to sit outside and to understand that this life, it's all temporary. We all think that we're going to stay here. Somebody sent me a video yesterday. He said, in another 100 years, somebody will live in your properties. Somebody will take your cars. Somebody will take and date your children, and even nobody will remember who you are. Nobody will remember what you dream of. Nobody will remember who you were, what's your relationship, anything in 100 years. It's unbelievable. It's the most musar that I heard. Somebody goy, he said, enjoy every moment. What do you fight for? For this guy, for this place, for da-da-da. You're not getting enough. Complaining. When you connect to the nature, connect to the simple things, that's the first key to make you happy. There's a story, a famous story about the Chafetz Chaim. Somebody came to the Chafetz Chaim, a rich guy. He came to Radin, רצה לבקר את החפץ חיים, בעל החפץ חיים. רבי ישראל הכהן מרדין, one of the biggest tzaddikim 100 years ago. He looked for the Chafetz Chaim. Everybody told him there's no street. Go over there, goes left, right. He came to his house. He was so excited to see the Gdol Ador, the biggest rabbi. נלך לבקר את הרבי הכי גדול. Probably he's supposed to be in a palace or in a big place. He knocked on the door. All the dust jumped on his face. Somebody, the Rabbanit, opened the door. Almost the door fell on his face. Everything was so not dirty, but so old. He went inside. He saw the Chafetz Chaim sitting, the old chair, old table, half broken, shaking. What? Maybe I got wrong, maybe this is the wrong house. כאן גר חפץ חיים, חשבתי שאתה גר בארמון. How do you live in this house? Well, what are you doing over here? He said, Chafetz Chaim replied to him, he said, what are you doing for business? What are you doing here? He said, I'm traveling. I came for a couple months, I'm doing business in Europe, then I'm going back to America. He said, wait, where is your couches? Where is all your dishes and stuff and all your material? I'm like, well, what do you mean? I'm sleeping here in the motel over there, and that's it because I'm traveling. I don't need to carry all of it. כי אני על הדרך, אני לא גר פה. אני פה במצב של עראי, נכון? אמר לו, what? Yeah, I'm a temporary here. Chafetz Chaim said, I'm also temporary here. You think that you came here to make money, to be a billionaire, and to buy all the buildings, to make all the nadlan, to make all the money, millions of dollars, and spend time and stress, and you're running. Do you think that this is your life? That's what you think that this is all about. But I feel, Chafetz Chaim replied to this rich guy, I feel that I'm temporary here. I care about my spiritual, my mitzvot, things that I'm going to build for Olam Haba. This is my package. I don't care about the couches and the stuff that I have here. Who knows the Chafetz Chaim today? Everyone. Who knows this rich guy? No one. So Sukkot said, if you connect to the simple things, to the nature, and you don't have any expectation, you reduce all the expectation, you'll be able to be happy because you not expect anything. You're happy with everything. Even you need to walk, only when your car got broken or your driver license got expired, you're getting crazy, right? But you ever take care about you that you have a driver license? מישהו פה אמר תודה שיש לו רישיון? Yeah? אמרת פעם תודה? You know how many people they don't have driver license? They never drive, they cannot drive. They need to take Uber they need to have ride. Somebody say, thank you that we have Uber. And Lyft. It's the most beautiful thing that we have. You don't need to pick someone from Miami airport. You don't need to send, because of the package or box, to drive, spend 2 hours. And we're still depressed. You have everything, right? Because we get everything for granted. If we appreciate what we have, it changes everything. That's why if you change your expectation to appreciation, you can change your life. Instead of expect. Now you're not happy with your health, with your relationship, with your house, with your money, with your income, with your community, with anything that you have. You're not happy because you have expectation, change it to appreciation. I appreciate every moment that I have this zchut to be here. I appreciate my friends, I appreciate my connections, appreciate my family, appreciate that I have a phone. You know what is this phone? I can call anyone. You know what is that you don't have a phone, or your phone cut off, or you don't have money to pay the phone? Who didn't have money to pay the phone once? Right? How is the feeling? You can't even, you feel so stupid, can't even pick up the phone and call someone. When you don't have Wi-Fi, what are you going to do? You're going crazy. Right? I don't have internet. One time I flew to Guatemala, I make a plan or something, it didn't work. I get out from the airport, I got lost in the middle of nowhere, everybody with the guns over there. World War III country. I didn't know how to go to my friends over there. I was going around and I said, why? I don't have simple things, the internet, I don't have GPS to get to my place. Then I realized, why? I need to say thank you that I have GPS. So somebody There is a story about a guy that he was the son of the king, that he was so sick from very bad depression. היה בן של מלך אחד שסבל מדיכאון חמור מאוד, מראה שחורה it's called. How you say מראה שחורה? Very big, deep depression. Huh?
Major depression.
Major depression.
Very dark place.
Yeah, exactly. All the doctors in the world, nobody knows how to heal him. They didn't have hypnosis at that time. But he tried all the medicines, everything. Nobody knows what to do. Somebody came once to the palace and he saw that the son is depressed, he don't want to talk to anyone. Nobody knows what to do. He said, you know what? The medicine for this guy is to wear a shirt for someone's happy. צריך ללבוש, הילד הזה שבדיכאון, חולצה של אדם מאושר. Said what? Okay, that's so simple. Let's go to the building so where the jewelry of 47th Street in New York. Everybody's happy, right? They're making millions of dollars. They knock on the doors over there. They try to find someone. Are you, hello, Mr. Thomas? How can I help you? Can you borrow your shirt? I said, were you crazy? What do you want? He said, are you a happy person? I said, a happy person? Maybe I'm rich, but I'm not happy at all. You know how much balagan I have, you know how much I'm stressed, you know how much חובות, I have debt, I have that, אני לא שמח בכלל. I cannot give you my shirt. לא יכול לתת לכם את החולצה. אמרו טוב, let's go to the real estate. The real estate guys, of course, to make a lot of money, right? Buildings, hotels, places, Airbnb. They went to the real estate guys, they interviewed a few of them. Are you happy? Are you happy? He said, no, we're not happy. We have down we're getting violations, problems, balaganim, we're not happy at all. They went to another place to find another business people, nobody, they cannot find any person that happy. They didn't know what to do. Jim, can you check the AC or something? So they check. On the way from place to place, they realize there is a lake, and on the lake, somebody is fishing. They approached the guy, always a מישהו אחד שהוא דג. שאלו אותו, they asked him, are you happy? He said, of course, I'm so happy. I have everything I need. Every day I fish my own fish, my own food. I have a quiet place to rest. I have a beautiful view. I enjoy every moment. Can we have your shirt, please? אפשר את החולצה שלך? אם אתה כל כך שמח? מה, you don't have a shirt? I'm sorry, but I don't have a shirt. I need חולצה. Because if I have a shirt, I need to iron, I need to make a laundry, I need to take care of it. I don't have nothing, so I have nothing to lose. So I'm the happy person in the world. Right? Hashem said, ושמחת בחגיך והיית אך שמח. I want you to just be happy. How can I be happy? If I have so much problems and so many things that I need to take care of, or so many things that I don't have in my life, how can I be happy? How? I have so much problems. I'm crying, I'm fighting, I have so much problems that I want to achieve, I don't have, right? I'm asking, I'm praying, I'm struggling financially, a relationship, a health problem, anything that with myself. I have a lot of dreams that I want to achieve. How can I be happy? Hashem said, change your expectation to appreciation. Be humble and be the simplest person that you'll not expect to get anything. Start from the bottom of the floor. I'm not supposed to have anything, I'm supposed to walk. Oh, I have a bicycle, oh, I have a scooter, oh, I have a car, wow, that's amazing. Oh, I have a house, wow, I have clothes, I have 2 suits, I have 2 ties, I have my parents around me. You ever appreciate your parents that are still alive and care about you? You appreciate your siblings and your parents that come with you to the class? Give him a hand to these beautiful parents who are back there. Beautiful. ההורים של אפרת היקרה, השם ישמור אותם. אמרתי להם שהם צריכים להעריך, שאדם צריך להעריך את ההורים שלו, שאכפת להם. נכון? אז הוא יהיה שמח. יש כאלה שלא מעריכים. Last week somebody called me from LA. He told me that he's not talking to his parents for 10 years. He cannot forgive his parents for what they do. He's already 50. His grandchildren never saw his parents. His children flying to Israel, they never go to visit his parents. When he's going to Israel, he's not going to visit them. Not Shana Tova, not Machatima Tova, not Mazal Tov, klum. Are you serious? You want to die like that? Instead of appreciate you, you're looking for what's wrong. Nobody's perfect. So first of all, we'll learn that we need to, in order to be happy, less expectation. I'm not expect anything from my wife. My wife's not supposed to cook. My wife not supposed to clean. My wife not supposed to take care of the kids. My wife not supposed to be nice to me. She's not. Oh wow, you're so nice. Oh wow. There's the food over there. Wow, I can't believe it. Pita and chocolate. Wow, mashed potatoes. Look, my wife did something. She's not supposed to. She's not supposed to clean it out. Wow, it's so nice how you clean. Yes, I cleaned it for you. Why, thank you, honey. You're not supposed to do laundry. Why? There's laundry, everything organized. Wow, appreciate. When you start from the bottom, you appreciate everything. Right? Second, when you go, when you go, when you go outside from your comfort zone, the reason that people not happy because they're rather to stay in the comfort zone. They don't want to try something. They don't want to get something that they're not like. They don't get paid. They don't get pleasure. It's hard for me. But only when you invest in yourself and you're doing stuff that you don't like every single day, it's hard. Whatever, for yourself, for your relationship, for someone that you love, for Hashem, that's the things that make you happy. The discipline make you happy. So Hashem said, in Chag HaSukkot, we have to take the lulav. The lulav represents your spine. What is your spine? Amud HaShidra, right? The reason that you're not happy because all the time you're going like that. One time you're like that, one time you're like that. One time you keep, one time you're not keeping. Discipline, that's make you happy. Fulfilled. When I'm talking about happiness, it's the inside happiness. Not what other people want you to do. To be happy is to be able to connect to you, the real you. Not because other people want you to please them. To do things that people doing and you want to be like them. That's the reason that most of the people today are not happy. כי כולם מנסים להיות כמו כולם או לעשות דברים שאנשים אחרים רוצים שהם יעשו. So we never have the ability to choose what I want to do, what I like to do, what I have a pleasure to do. Right? The reason that people are not happy because they're not live their life to their mission, to the dreams. The key of happiness when you fulfill your dream, fulfill your missions and your shlichut in the world. How can you do it? By being in service. The reason, if you see someone that's not happy because he's not in service. Not in service, I said, he's taking care only about himself. אדם שלא בשירות ולא נותן לאחרים לא יכול להגיע לעולם השמחה. Those who are takers always will be consuming in darkness. Why? Why is like that? Baal Sulam, like the Malazori said, there is things that call Ashvat Tzura. Hashem is the one who always provide, always give. Right? Hashem is the one who provides us food, life, happiness, relationships, everything. When you become like God by giving tzedakah, by helping others, by doing chesed, you're in service. You don't care about yourself. You care, but you care more about other people. You become like God. You become like God, your neshama opens to receive all the lights from Hashem. That's the happiness coming. But those who always take care, they can sit and eat and go. They can sit, enjoy and go. And other people like to pick up, to help, to serve. Yes, Rabbi. Yes, how can I serve? How can I give? How can I take care of? How can I clean up? How can I give back? Whatever they have. It's not supposed to be just with money. If you have money, of course. Yeah, there's many people. When you give and give and give, whatever, it could be 20, it could be 50, it could be 100, it can be your time, it can be your knowledge, it could be everything. But when you're in service, that's the key of happiness. That's why Hashem said, I want you to go outside from your comfort zone. I want you to build a sukkah, to remember the miracle in the desert that nobody was complaining. The happiness will come only when they're not complaining. Try 1 week not to complain. Try. Not 1 week, 1 hour. 1 hour not to complain about your husband, not to complain about your relationship, your wife, not to complain about your children, not to complain about your health, about yourself, about anything. תנסה לא להתלונן שעה אחת, שבוע. בקושי שעה בן אדם יכול להחזיק. למה זה לא ככה? למה? מי זה לא ירים? מי זה החצוף הזה? מי זה הפרזיט הזה? למה לא ירימו? למה זה תרום? אוף איזה אנשים, אוף איזה... נכון? ככה אנחנו כל הזמן. אוף איזה מפגר, איזה סתומה, איזה אבלה, איזה קמצן נעלתים. איזה ח...
איפה החומוס?
איפה החומוס? We give 10 salads in Shabbat morning. Somebody got, oh no, he's missing a salad. We give also ice cream. We add the dessert. What is this? I don't like this ice cream. A few Shabbatot, they have a different ice cream. Okay? Are you serious? I want you to take the ice cream and give him... wow. תגיד לי, אתה לא מתבייש? That's it, you complaining about that? But you see people...